I'm going up first. I guess I have RockPlayer. Before, I'm trying to remember what the heck the app was that we were using before to play AVI files.
This
on
is
a
so
G1.
good it makes you forget.
Yeah, because
Just swipe
this
over.
stuff is awesome.
Other way.
Listen, this is what happens. We'll go on the. Let's go on the Gadget Cam.
Gadget Cam.
So RockPlayer, one word, RockPlayer. It comes in 3 different flavors on the market, called version 7, version 6, and then they have one in between that's version 6 plus VFP, which means that your GPU has some extra extensions built into it that'll allow for some further, I guess, just higher quality play, less resource intensive on your regular processor. When this app comes up, it kind of has this weird thing. They want you to purchase it, but you don't really have to. If you just look on the right side, you see the back button. And then any AVI files or MKV files that you put on your phone will show up right in here. It has like a file browser to let you look through. But the one that we picked, of course, is Metalocalypse, the... what is this, from Season 3, Episode 4, Deathmas, just to get a good idea of how smooth this plays.
And this is on a G1, remember.
Yeah. So
And
this is yeah.
And that neat little feature up in there in the corner.
Yeah. So the one that if you haven't purchased it, it'll keep this little icon floating up here, which can be a little bit annoying. But you know, that's what you get when you get a free app and you don't do the go the extra mile to purchase. But it also shows you like where you're at, like how much time you have left in the video you're watching, and how much battery you have left, which is a really great app for. I mean,
Feature?
it just makes sense.
It's a good feature. Yeah.
Great feature. There you go. And it has down here a zoom function that fills up the entire screen with the video.
Does it stretch it or does it just expand it?
It stretches it.
Uh-huh.
So for good or for bad, there's no setting to do that. And of course, the unpaid version has an ad that floats along the bottom right there. But it's only up whenever you bring up the seek bar and everything.
That's not bad.
So
at all.
you know, what do you want? But it's really cool, I think.
Yeah, it definitely blows whatever that other one was away.
Well, this is really kind of annoying me that I don't remember what the heck the other one was now, because you had to go on and like
Pay $10.
Yeah, they wanted you to pay $10 after you downloaded the app, and it would only work for I think like 2.5 minutes or something like that of watching video.
And the worst thing about it was when you wiped your phone and you put another operating system, or not other operating, but another version of it on there, you couldn't. If you didn't have your key, you're screwed. You know, you're stuck back to the temp version.
Yeah, which it was a giant inconvenience. I ended up just storing mine in Gmail, so I would always have it with me, because if you wipe your phone, if you mess around with experimental apps, it really gets in the way. So they have 3 versions. I recommend going to theandroidappshow.com when you're watching this. Of course, if you're watching it live, we don't have it up yet. But we'll have a link over to their website, or you can just Google RockPlayer. They list out exactly how the devices break down for each version, but just an easy way to think of it, version 7 that you find in the market is basically for all the newer phones that have the more advanced GPUs. Anything that, you know, from the Nexus 1 to the HTC Desire. And there's actually one on here that kind of surprised me. Was that the Acer Liquids on here and the LG LU2300.
Cool.
So just a little bit more of obscure phones that have some pretty good support. But they list it right out. If you in doubt, version 6 works on pretty much everything. It's just not as optimized.